Okay, now once that I have control over and I know how to deploy code from my computer to the Google Cloud the servers, I'll create two functions. How? Well, I only have to copy, no? I copy this, Control C, Control V, and I change this one for get, and the name of this one will be post. Basically, I will try to work only with two functions. One to manage all the get operations, so the operations where the backend sends some data to the Flutterflow frontend, and the post function that receives data from the frontend or Flutterflow. The hello world function, I will delete it, and then here I will say, hello, I am a post. Hello, I am get. I don't need logs, so I will comment this. With this, I'm commenting code. It means that it's still there, but it will not be executed. I execute again Firebase deploy. I don't need to put the dash only functions. It's not really necessary. It's believe me, it's not necessary. With Firebase deploy, we will achieve the same goal. And it's asking me if I want to delete the hello world function. I will say yes. I don't need it. I don't need it. It was just for the purpose of understanding how it works. Okay, successful deploy complete. And if I go back to here and I refresh it, I should have only two functions, get and post. That's it, get and post. And to test them, I come here, I change the name, get, hello, I'm a get, good, and post, I'm a post, great. It works. Okay, now we need to connect our Firebase function with our database Firestore. Okay, we need to connect it. Let's ask ChatGPT how to connect Firebase functions with Firestore database. Create a Firebase project. We have done already this. Second step, create a database. It's done also. Firebase init functions, we already did this before. And now npm install Firebase admin. Okay, we're in the fourth step, and spoiler, this is not necessary. If you do it, nothing will happen. It will work, but it's not necessary because here you see Firebase admin. This package, it's already installed. Package, tool, library, something that we need in order to make it work. We already have it installed by default. But if you want to install it, you can do it, and it doesn't matter, but it's not necessary. Okay, it's not necessary, and this is necessary. Fifth step, import the Firebase admin SDK in your Firebase functions and initialize the app. We need to do this, Control C. We come to the code in the index.js file. Okay, this is the file that we're working, and in the second line, we paste those two lines. Okay, and okay, Firestore, and the sixth step, connect to Firestore. To connect to Firestore, you need to initialize the Firestore SDK in your Firebase functions code. Okay, we need to initialize a module of Firestore that will connect with our Firestore. Admin Firestore. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I think, yeah, why not? And finally, create a, this is you can use to read data from the Firestore. Okay, I'll copy this syntax. This is what I said about the syntax. Not always you remember all the syntax. And I want to tell Firestore that in the collection of users, dot add a document with name Jesse, okay? And here you put a sync, and here you put await. What? Just do it. Okay, I cannot explain it, but this is to make this function asynchronous. It's too long to explain it. Just put here a sync and here await. Okay, and now we deploy this again, but now I only need to deploy this one, not all of the functions. So only functions two dots get. If you only put Firebase deploy, it will also deploy it, but it will deploy all the code. And in this case, I only want to deploy this code. Well, no, okay. No, actually I want to deploy all the code. Sorry, I was going to do a mistake. So we write Firebase deploy. Firebase deploy. And now if I invoke this function and I see on the database a new object user, a new object in a collection of users with the property of name Jesse, it means that I have successfully connected my Firebase functions with the Firestore. The Firestore, remember, is our database. Okay? I will put some comments here. We import the admin library. Here we initialize the admin library. From the admin library we invoke the Firestore module, okay, and here we execute an insertion inside the users collection of the object named Jesse. Okay, this is basically what is happening. Always I'm putting the comment before, in the line before, of what's going to happen. Firestore in the collection users, add me this object. And it's done. So I go back here, the get, refresh it. And if now in the Firestore database I find a user, no, I don't find a user. Users, I didn't find a user. Users, add name Jesse. It's not working. Why it's not working? Perhaps I didn't give it time to do it. I'll try again. Sometimes the update, when you upload it, it takes a few seconds to propagate, and to make sure, I'll put hello I'm get version 1. And I will deploy again, but this time only the functions get. I'll try again, and I'll make this more specific. This operation returns me a result, which is a string or something like that. And what I'll do is I will return this. I will return the result I return the result to the navigator, so that I see what's going on inside, okay? So I do again another deployment, because this deployment, these changes are more recent than and I didn't want to cancel the operation, because sometimes when you cancel the operation, you cause some problems. So I didn't want to stop it. Okay, so now I'll test it again. Version 1. So yeah, I'm working in the right version, you see. And now Jesse, great, it's working. You see, Jesse and Jesse. I will delete these objects, because now they could break me some parts, like they could make the performance of Flutterflow app don't work correctly. But the point is that we managed to connect our Firebase function with the Firestore database.